Austin's home for hip-hop and hits, 102.3 The Beat. It's DJ Yella, Austin Music Mondays. Shout out to Chino. I got the dude in the building. Trying to get him for a minute. It ain't really just work out, but he's in the building now. George Vondoom, what's up?
What's going down, everybody? What's going down, Yella? Before we even get started, I want to say one thing, and I want to do one thing. One, I appreciate you putting on this platform for people to be able to come up here and pretty much put what they got going on out there. You know what I'm saying? It's not many that's doing it. You know what I'm saying? And the ones that's doing it, they're not doing it on the scale of what you're doing. And so I really appreciate it. That's one. And two,
oh, we got gifts?
We got gifts.
Okay.
We come bearing gifts. This is the album, the Alter Ego album.
Okay.
And this is the new George Vondoom t-shirt. You know what I'm saying?
Are you the first one to come through? Oh, you're not. All right. One of the first to come through with a gift.
You know what I'm saying? That's what we're going to do like that because we appreciate what you got, what you're doing.
That's how we started off.
You know what I'm saying? Come bearing gifts, you know what I'm saying? I would have brought some ribs and barbecue, but you know what I'm saying?
I mean, the album is cool, but if you would have brought the barbecue, it would have
really been lit up, you know what I mean?
All right, George, you've been out here for a minute.
Facts.
Got a lot going on.
Facts.
Got a new album on the way, battle stuff. You be on the internet going crazy.
Facts.
I don't even know where we should start this from.
I mean, we can start at the new album, man.
All right, tell me about the new album.
The new album is pain and struggle in the making, is what we're going to say. It's called King Doom. I've been questioned to why I can call myself King Doom. I don't owe anybody an explanation. Just know that's the name of my album, and you should go pick it up.
Simple as that.
It's gonna be 11/25 when that come out. That's this month. The whole album is kind of a documentary of pain and fortune. You know what I'm saying? Reaching a new plateau that you wasn't able to reach before, and doing new things that you wasn't able to do before when you was being held back by different things. You know what I mean? There are features on the album by a couple of Austin artists and a couple of, I guess you would say, mid-level artists that are going to be on the album also. Droid is going to be on the album. Mm-hmm. TPT is going to be on the album. Math Hoffa is going to be on the album. We just got to get that situation straight. And Chilla Jones is going to be on the album. We just got to get that situation straight. So once that's all done, the album will be up and ready. And for the most part, I'm recording, mixing, and mastering everything myself. You gotta sometimes you gotta jump up and do all of that because, well, people ain't on your time. You know what I mean? Like, True. They do things the way that they want to do them. You know what I'm saying? So there's that.
How do you feel about recording, producing, and mastering all your own stuff? Like, sometimes people need like an outside ear.
Facts.
But like sometimes if you got your own ear, you don't need that. But how do you battle that?
You battle it by sitting down and doing it for painstaking amounts of time, walking away from it for a few days, and then coming back. That's if you don't want to use anybody else. See, if I was to use anybody else, I would talk to Chris Locke. I would talk to Russ Pickman or somebody like that for them to mix down the music or whatever. But when I'm doing it myself, I sit there and I do all of that work, and then I go back and then I come back to see, all right, well, let's make sure everything is mixed down and sounds the same, so it's okay to get put on the radio, put on Spotify, put on Apple Music or whatever it may have you. But I don't mind this painstaking hours because I get tired of waiting on people, and then when they do the work, they get mad because you tell them you ain't do it right. You know what I'm saying? So I'll just do it myself, and if I'm mad at anybody, I'm mad at myself. You know what I mean?
That's a good way to put it.
Facts.
Now, tell me about the single off the album.
The single, there's going to be 3 singles. The first single is called Keep Drinking.
I can get with that.
Keep drinking, you know what I mean? That's what we're going to do. So the first single is called Keep Drinking. It's me, Droid, and TPT. And there's 3 different aspects on why you should drink or why you shouldn't drink. It's kind of a song about managing alcoholism. You know what I mean? You just got to delve into the lyrics. You can't just go by the cuss words, because I know, some people, they hear cuss words, they just tune it out. But you have to delve into the lyrics. Droid is talking about being in VIP and women coming around you just to take a picture with your drinks.
I see that all the time.
All the time. I'm talking about, drinking to get rid of the demons that's inside of your head. TPT is talking about drinking to celebrate life. But it all meshes together well, you know what I mean? The track is produced by Epic the Don, and I did all the mixing and mastering, and we did all of our own writing, you know what I mean? So it's on everything right now, iTunes, Google Play, everything, you know what I mean? Just Google or look up on anything, Keep Drinking by George Vondoom, and it'll pop right up.
Nice. Now, I know somebody's watching this. They want to know what's up with the mask.
Well, to make a long story short, first of all, rest in peace, Stan Lee. The reasoning behind the mask is I took my grandfather passed away. And I took everything that I could to come up with something that would help me represent my grandfather and make him proud. So I scrolled through a bunch of different names, different famous people, different inventors, different black people that was I guess you would say important in history. And then I went through all superheroes and supervillains, and Victor Vondoom is the one that stood out. The reason Victor Vondoom stood out to me was because he reminded me of my grandfather. He was not the biggest in stature, but he was definitely one of the most revered and feared at the same time. Just off of his knowledge and his voice, is able to portray whatever he wants to portray, and the way that he does things just really reminded me of my grandfather. Now, I love my grandfather to death, but he was one of the meanest people I ever seen in my life. And the mask is symbolic of his resurrection and him joining with me to do something for my family that we never had, which is getting on these different levels of success that is further than working for somebody else, being a truck driver, whatever may have you. Now, that's cool that they're doing that my other family members do that. But for me, my family's name needs to be put on a different light, and that's what we're gonna do. And the mask is just part of that. There's other garments that I wear too that symbolize him too, like the tattered jeans that I wear when I'm on stage represent the fact that he worked for the state of Maryland, because I'm from Maryland, by the way. But he worked for the state of Maryland for 35 years, retired, and then went back to work to support his family. You know what I'm saying? I can't make this up. Like, they was like, yo, you just retired, right? He was like, but I can't sit at home knowing that I got to support my family, and that's what he did. You know what I'm saying? The bare feet is representative of the struggle that he had to go through, that we all as black people actually have to go through. So if you take your shoes off every once in a while and you step on the bare ground and you really feel that, that's real. You know what I'm saying? So I'll step on stage with no shoes on, feel the bass under your feet. That's real. Like that's really happening at that moment, and it'll give you a different feel when you're on stage because you can feel it in your chest.
Mm-hmm.
You know
now,
what I'm saying?
You got one of the craziest stage shows I done seen. What
Facts.
goes into your stage show? It's not just walking around holding the mic.
Facts.
You got lights and
Practice.
smoke and all kind of crazy stuff.
It's practice. It's practice. When you rap, one thing I try to tell the up and coming rappers also, for all y'all that are watching, I want you to really listen to this, because this is real life. When you on stage rapping and you're at a what do they call them, showcase, and I hate that word, what are you gonna do to make you stand out from the rest of these cats that are also on stage rapping? Mm-hmm. If all of y'all are rapping, all of y'all sound the same, all of y'all just to use them as a reference, no knock to them or whatever. If all of y'all on stage and all of y'all sound like Migos, why I'm gonna listen to y'all when I can listen to Migos? There's no reason to. So if y'all are on stage and each individual person get up there and rap and they all walking back and forth holding on to your genitalia or whatever, why I'm gonna stand there and watch that 4, 5, 6, 7 acts in a row? Because when I get on stage, you got a real problem. Because I'm not standing there just walking back and forth. I just actually had a battle not long ago with what we're gonna say is the immortal Smackola, the Dirty Worms, formerly Estranged Music, all of that good stuff. And man, we blew the roof off the place. We blew the roof off the place because we weren't gonna do. We refuse to do the same thing that everybody else does. When we perform, we perform. We get out there and we really show our behind. I almost cursed, but we really get out there and we show our behind. And when we get done, the probability of us losing 10 pounds on stage is really there. You know what I mean? So get on stage, move. Shout out to Versus Productions. Shout out to DJ D Best. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Archie, which is I have a couple of minions that be on stage with me. Archie is one of my minions. Six is one of my minions. Yeah, that's what that is, and it's a cohesive effort. It's not just me. I mean, I'm rapping. I'm the one with the microphone, but each piece falls into place for a reason. You know what I'm saying? A shout out to Man-Made Kennels because I just added 2 pit bulls to my show set too. So
and you got pit bulls.
Facts.
You got this crazy show, and you about to take it on tour.
Facts.
Where are we going?
Man, we starting off in Cali, then we going up to Oregon, then we going to Washington State, and Idaho, then Wyoming.
So you starting the West Coast and going
starting the West Coast and then coming back down east, back down to Texas, and I'm gonna end the tour for South by Southwest on the 13th. It's going to be the beginning of South by. It's not going to be during South by. Mm-hmm. So for those that are going to be in town in Austin, just stay tuned and then we'll get that. So we'll have a pre South by Southwest show. All of the shows that are before that, y'all just check me out on all social media, and then I will post the links or I will post the flyer with all of the dates and all of the locations so y'all can, show up, peep the show and all of that. Now, when I'm on the road, I don't have the pits with me. I can't,
okay, they're not road ready.
Yeah, they're not road ready, you know what I'm saying? But here in Austin, it's home. Mm-hmm. You come to a show in Austin and you never want to leave the city because you'll never know when you're going to see me perform, you know what I mean? So
now, is it just you on this tour or who you going out with?
It's me and the Madhouse. The Madhouse is based out of San Francisco. And yeah, man, it consists of B-Raw, or Russ B-Raw. I'm tripping. Raw B, Dez, one lady, and it's one other cat, T-Roy. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? So they're like, I guess you would call them mid-tier artists, but I'm just gonna join on with them, hit the road, and then end up here. And then after South by, I'm hitting Vegas. And Vegas is more for fun.
Gotta have some fun.
But I also gotta perform while I'm there. So y'all check me out when I get to Vegas too. But I have everything posted here soon.
All right, now Austin Music Mondays, we always ask artists this question. If somebody's watching this, they never heard of George Vondoom, they go to their Google. Mm-hmm. What song or video would you want them to type in to get to know you and make them a fan?
The video would be Power. It was shot by Envy or Envision Films, and it is exactly that. It's the embodiment of power. Like, it's put together to show everyone, you know what I'm saying, that we can do this, or you can do this, it's like an encouraging song, but it's kind of dark at the same time because Vondoom is a dark character. The lighting, the visuals, everything it's everything that you want in a video minus the 30,000 people that people put in their videos because there's nobody in the video but me. You know what I'm saying? And as far as the song, it's got to be the new single, Keep Drinking. It's got to be that, hands down. That's going to be the song to look up. But the video is going to be power. And there's a video for Keep Drinking coming soon also.
All right, now the other question we like to ask is, who else would you like to see on this platform? Artist, DJ, producer, anybody that's going to contribute to the culture?
I want to say two people in particular because they're not up in everybody's face bragging about what they're doing all the time, but they actually making moves. One of those people is TPT. TPT got like, I couldn't tell you, I mean, he probably got 12 albums out right now.
Man.
He got like 12 albums out. He got movie placement, TV show placement. And he does that all without being braggadocious about it. And I respect him 1,000 times over for that. DJ-wise, I would say D-Best.
That's the homie.
Yeah, D-Best he's nasty. You know what I mean? So it's not much that I can say about D-Best that ain't already been said. And
you don't got to give one for every category. I just wanted to know it could be anybody.
Yeah, those two people most definitely. And then, you know, it's somebody else that's making some noise right now too. I know who he is, but you know, like we don't chill enough. It's Speffy.
Speffy, I've seen the name around.
Yeah, Speffy's been making some noise around here. You know what I'm saying? And I think to get him on a platform like this would be an amazing idea. You know what I'm saying? To give him a little bit more following. You know what I'm saying? And Dame Mac. Dame Mac just put out a new album, and it's taking the whole city by storm. They in love with it. You know what I'm saying? So,
all right, that's love right there. Tell me where we could get in touch with you. Social media, website, streaming service, all of that.
I'm George Vondoom on everything. Literally. Facebook. Twitter actually is King G Vondoom. Instagram is George_Vondoom. Everything else to search for music is George Vondoom. So that's where that's at.
We appreciate you coming through. I appreciate the gifts. Next time, come through with the barbecue. It's Austin Music Mondays, 102.3 The Beat.
Biggest facts.